Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Joao Felix as Barca see a real opportunity to sign the 50 million rated La Liga forward. We are going to discuss more on that as we progress. Secondly, in this episode, we talk about Captain Sergi Roberto as the Barca veteran has rejected an offer from Saudi Arabia. We are also going to be discussing more on that development. So, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona are beginning to see a real opportunity to sign Joao Felix from Atletico Madrid this summer, with a report from Sport confirming that the Rojiblancos are now open to letting him leave on a simple loan with a purchase option. The publication mentions that any deal for the Portuguese is likely to take place in the final stretch of the transfer market as Atletico continue to find ways to get him out of the dressing room. However, for Barcelona to complete Felix's acquisition, there must be an exit from the attacking department, and it is said that either Ansu Fati or Ace Abde will be sacrificed in order to comply with the financial fair play regulation to register the forward. Apart from that, even Clement Lenglet's exit is equally important as Felix is expected to take home quite a large salary. So why are Barca interested in Felix? It is no secret that Felix is liked at Barca and the feeling is mutual from the player side. As far as Xavi is concerned, he understands there is a dire need for someone who can guarantee goals this season, and the Portuguese can indeed do that. Now, the manager would like to explore other options, but given the time at hand and the simplicity of that deal, Joao Felix happens to be his best bet. Above all, the forward is figuratively dying to come to Catalonia. So what's the situation now? It is believed that at Barcelona, there is no rush. They are already in touch with his agent George Mendes and have been made aware of the conditions that need to be fulfilled in order to sign Joao Felix. At the same time, the salary limit remains a concern for the La Liga champions, and this coupled with the overbooking in the offense is only hindering this deal. As such, one of Ansu or Abde are expected to be sold to accommodate Felix, but Barcelona will not force anything on any player. However, with Fati being reluctant to leave, Abde could be the one to be sacrificed in order to have enough margin to register Felix, with Bayer Leverkusen ready to offer 20 million euros for the Moroccan. Of course, Barca's interest in Joao Felix continue to make headlines ever since Felix made it publicly clear that he really wants to be a Barca player one day, and it will be a dream come true for him to don the blue and red for Barca, which of course Atletico Madrid never took such statements lightly. The player's future have always been hanging in the balance since then. And of course, his relationship with Diego Simeone and the fan base over there is a broken one, and it looks as though there is no repair. Barcelona trying to make use of this opportunity, especially after losing out on Neymar, a potential return as the player went to Saudi Arabia. Barca had no finance to complete that deal, and also coupled with the fact that Xavi Hernandez was not in favor of Neymar's coming back. Of course, Joao Felix has remained now Barca's best bet to reinforce the attacking department. The player loves the club. So we're talking about mutual feelings here, right? Feelings from both sides. They really want to come together. Barca can't go for a permanent move. Had it been Barca was financially stable, Barca could have just easily go for Felix and pay the transfer fees. But now the idea is going for a loan move. That is the only possible alternative available for Barca now. So as it stands right now, we just have about 9 days to go for the window to come to a close, and so there is no much time to keep talking and talking. Barca need to start doing things in order to make this signing possible. Because I've always been of the idea, supporting the fact that Barca should go for Felix, right? Since Ousmane Dembele left to PSG, and I think even the forward, we don't have much of those players who can score. Rafinha is not the player who score goals, right? He creates chances, but we don't have any sharp wingers who score like back in the days when Neymar, Suarez, Messi. I mean, we had players who could score on either side of the flanks. But right now, if Lewandowski doesn't score, we either see Pedri scoring the goals once in a while. And that's why we can see the club scoring a little. In fact, our goal scoring is now very, very low. Very low since Messi left the club in 2021. And Xavi needs to know that. If we can strengthen the attack, I think it would be great. It would be great. Last season we had one of our lowest goal tallies in La Liga for many years. And I think that if Xavi haven't seen that as a downfall, then there's a problem. We need to. That's why Joao Felix for me is a player that we should go for, because Joao Felix is a guy who has eye for goal, as we have been seeing at his time at Atletico Madrid. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barca first team captain Sergio Roberto has turned down a lucrative contract offer from Saudi Arabia recently. This claims comes from David Bernabeu Rivera of Sport, who claims that the Middle Eastern outfit were willing to pay 15 million euros for the player's signing. The veteran is uninterested in leaving his boyhood club right now, and so he has rejected the proposal. So Roberto signed new contract with Barca earlier this year, with the club handing him 1 year contract until 2024 at the behest of Chavez. The Spanish the Spanish coach had been key to his captain's renewal last year as well, and continues to count on the veteran defender's versatility. While Roberto might no longer be a regular starter, Xavi sees a lot of value in the player due to his ability to play right back and midfield, as well as his presence in the dressing room. Meanwhile, Roberto became the first captain of Barca this season following the departures of Sergio Busquets and Jody Alba. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.